Hello and welcome. Today we're going to introduce you to Joomla, show you what it can do for your school website. So typically in the past you would have one web developer that was in charge of everything on your website. So he or she would be responsible for creating all the content, making any changes or updates, and managing the entire site all on their own. And sites could be very difficult to create and manage in this manner. Any site-wide changes would take months of development and lots of coding skills. So first, let's have a look at a site that I created with Joomla. This is a new website for our school, and I created this without having to write any HTML, any JavaScript, any advanced coding, things like that. But you can see it has many of those advanced features built in. So there's a menu bar at the top, a drop-down menu. There's this showcase, article showcase here, which has some JavaScript features. I have a few modules advertising things. I have a calendar which has events being pulled from a Google Calendar. And I even have a Twitter feed being pulled directly from Twitter. So to create all this content, instead of having to open an HTML editor like Microsoft Front Page or Adobe Dreamweaver, what we have is a web-based, what's called a back end. So what we do is we go to an administrative interface for this site. And this can be done from anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world. So your pages can be edited from any computer on your school's network or your home system or anywhere. And you have a login where you can log in and manage your site. So this is where I created the entire site, and I was able to manage things like the menu and the content and the layout of the site using templates. So let's have a look at the template manager first. So this is where I selected what I want my site to look like. So instead of having to create the site from scratch and decide my own template and code all the tables or the CSS elements and all those fancy things, all we do is go online and find a Joomla template that we want to use. There's thousands of free templates. There's also some really nice commercial templates, which is what I used for this site. So for this site, I used a template from UTheme. And if I go to their site, you can have a look at all the different templates they offer. So this is one that might actually be good for a school website. But there's hundreds of templates, and it's a very relatively low cost for the templates, $30 to $50, which is a pretty low cost for the result that you get. So all you do is select a template, upload it to your site using their interface here, and then you can quickly switch between what template you want to use for your site. So if you'll see, I have the template UAir selected right now, and you'll see the little preview icon, which kind of looks like my site right now. So if I wanted to change the entire look of my website, all with one click, I could automatically, just with one click of the mouse, switch to this template, and the entire look of my site, every page, every article, every event that's on that web page would automatically change with the click of a mouse. And my templates can also be customized. So if I click on UAir, you'll see I can customize some of the features of the template. So I can change the color of it. I can change the fonts that are being used on the site, the width of the template, choose whether to show the date or not. Lots of advanced features that just with a click of a mouse will make site-wide changes to my entire website. So that's how we manage the look of our site with just a click of a mouse. Now, one of the features that really makes Joomla good for a school website is that you can have multiple people editing the same website. So instead of the principal or the guidance counselors or whoever wants to post content on your site, instead of them having to send all the information to you, the web editor, they can each be given a login where they can create what's called articles. Now this is similar to a blog. So if you've ever used a WordPress blog or Blogger, any of those services, it's very similar to that. So all you have to do, for example, this is all the morning announcements. So I have a login for my school's administrator, and she goes in every morning and puts in the morning announcements. So all they have to do is go to the article manager, click new article, then they just enter a title, pick what section they want it to go in. So if she's creating announcements, click announcements, and enter in the morning announcements. Here are your morning announcements. Once they're done editing their content, they just click save, and automatically that information would appear in the announcements section. It would appear with all the template features, the menu bar and everything on there, just by entering the text quickly into the website. So easily we can see how Joomla has a lot of advanced features which make it easy for schools to manage and create websites without having to have all the advanced knowledge of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.